Here's how I made this video. First, I filmed myself on the ground and did the choreography from both sides. Then I opened the Videoleap app. I selected the plus sign and imported my footage. Then I selected one of the clips and dragged it up to create a new layer. Drop the opacity on the layer to about 50%. Then sync up the two videos. Next, I used the mask tool to put a rectangular mask on the top layer. I enabled keyframes and made the mask move with my movement. Then I increased the opacity back up to 100% and exported the video. I imported the new video I just made into a new Videoleap project along with some cool backgrounds. Then I imported the same new video again, so I have two in the project. Next, I dragged the new video to the front so they are stacked on top of each other. Then I found the spot I wanted the background to change in the bottom layer and split the clip and discarded the second half. Next, I selected the top layer, then the chroma tool and selected the blue sky. I dropped the intensity until it looked how I wanted it to. Then I split the background where I wanted it to change to a new background and discarded the extra. I repeated the same steps until I was happy with the background changes and exported my project. And this is the final result.